Hi, how are you? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Sergeant Thomas Gorman, badge number 101.
Okay.
If I'm out here all day long, don't care about that. The truck can't park there, though. I don't
Why?
care if you put it in a parking spot,
Why
it's
is-
a fire lane.
Why is that?
It's a fire lane?
It's not a fire lane.
It is a fire lane, sir.
Last time I was here, Sergeant, I just want to say one thing. Last time I was here, Sergeant, you had a taco truck
I got you.
parked right
And you
here
haven't- and you
for
haven't
the
seen
entire
it,
lunch.
You haven't seen it in a while, okay?
But there's a taco truck that parks right here.
There hasn't been in quite some time.
So you agree that this is not a fire lane because there's nothing
No,
marking
I agree
it.
This is a fire lane.
But there's nothing
I'm
marking
asking
it
you
as a
for the truck.
fire lane.
I'm asking you for the
But
truck.
there's nothing marking it as a fire lane.
I'm
Can we
asking
get
you
legal
for the
out here? Can you call somebody down from legal?
They've already been advised.
Okay, this is not a fire lane.
It is a fire lane.
It is not a fire lane.
Thank you.
It is not a fire lane. Absolutely ridiculous. I just want to show every single one of you watching. This is not a fire lane. They're upset that I'm exposing the truth. That's why they're upset. Where do you see anything that says fire lane here? Where? Where does it say fire lane? They are trying their best to silence me, just like Nassau County did. And do you see what happened? Nassau County tried to prevent me from renting billboards, and we went out and purchased our own.
Mr. Reyes. Okay, so we asked you to move the truck once. We're asking you a second time. It is a security risk. The truck needs to be moved.
I thought it was a fire lane.
That is yet to be determined, but I've just been told that.
But you were so confident before.
And I am.
You were confident it's a fire lane.
Hey, fire marshal's on the way. That's his
So
discussion.
you're switching
That's for
from,
him.
you're
But
switching from,
regardless,
how is it a security
Mr. Reyes,
risk?
Mr. Reyes.
No, I'm asking
I-
questions. This is my First Amendment right.
Okay,
We have a right in this
because it
country
is
to
a
protest our
security risk.
government.
You're correct,
What is the
too.
security risk about a
box
billboard truck?
A billboard truck being parked unattended in front of a billboard.
It's not unattended.
It is
I'm
unattended.
right here.
There's no driver in it. So, as I said,
There's no driver in it, really?
correct. Yes, there's no operator in the vehicle. So it's parked. Is
So
it
if he
not?
sits in the vehicle, it's fine. It's not a security risk anymore. It's ridiculous.
As long as it's here for a brief time frame for delivery, that's fine. Anyways, Mr. Reyes, as I've explained, the truck needs to be moved because of the security risk. You can park it in the lot in any one of the spots you want. Don't care. That's fine. It cannot remain where it is, or the vehicle will be towed. And I'm letting you know that now.
But who's giving you this authority to do this?
Mr. Reyes?
Why are you
Thank very much.
violating our First Amendment
Thank you
right?
very much, Mr. Reyes. Have a great afternoon.
You're from legal, right?
Yeah, Mr. Reyes, hi, how are you?
Yes, we met
Remember
before. Yes, we did met before.
Okay.
You're from legal. I'm trying to understand, what about on public property? I'm not blocking anything. This is not a no parking zone. He went from saying it was a fire zone to now it's a security risk. It's kind of ridiculous. This is my First Amendment right to protest on my government. I have a right to protest here. This is publicly accessible. I'm not inside. This is publicly accessible area. I have a right to protest. I'm not illegally parked. There's nothing I'm doing that's wrong. Yes, it's a billboard truck, right? Probably don't want to show an officer assaulting.
Again, the content's not an issue here. It's the physical location of the truck, as you heard the officer.
So what about it
I'm
as a
gonna defer
security
to their
risk?
Security risk. I'm going to defer to the
But you're
officer
legal.
just
This is
did.
your purview of this is legal. You
Yeah,
should
I'm
know about
deferring
First
to the
Amendment
officer.
right.
I'm deferring to the officer's judgment at this point about the security risk. If you have any questions about policies and procedures, you're more than welcome to.
Can I speak to somebody above a sergeant? Can I speak to somebody above a sergeant and they can explain to me what the security risk is? It's kind of unfair that I'm not even being explained what the security risk is other than it's a box truck parked in front, illegally parked in front of the Connecticut State. Can I at least know the security risk? What is the security risk? You saw him come out here. I tried to have a discussion with him like I'm talking to you, sir, and he won't have any discussion with me. He's like, it's a security risk. Move it or else. I'm going to tow your vehicle. What is the security risk? What is the reasonableness of preventing speech? Because you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow up. You tow my vehicle and you arrest me or whatever you're going to do, I'm going to follow up and it's going to be in a court's hands. So as legal, you're going to have to deal with that, right? So why can't we just solve this right here? Give me a good enough reason on what's a security risk from me. You know who I am. My name is Sean Paul Reyes. He came out and said, hi, Mr. Reyes. So you can't use the excuse of an unknown man parking in front of the Connecticut State Police. You know who I am. I'm recording. I have a photographer with me. I have a news outlet with me. And this is going to be for everybody to see. The Connecticut State Police violating my rights for what? I'm not going inside. I don't want to talk to Sergeant Bryan Fahey. I want to expose what he did to me. That's all I want to do. I want to expose what he did to me, and that's my right. Are we in Connecticut? Are we in the United States of America? This is the Constitution state. Constitution state, for crying out loud. Come on. Like, this is a peaceful protest here. And you're going to tow my vehicle and all these things just because I'm having a peaceful protest? It doesn't make any sense. Have you seen the video? What this man did was egregious, and he got away with it. This is crimes that you're looking at on this billboard truck. Those are crimes. And he still works here. And he's telling people via email he's going to get promoted. I filed an internal affairs complaint on the second incident, haven't heard anything back. It's been over a year for a 3-minute incident of him slamming a door on my leg. This is ridiculous. I have the right to do this. And the court will see this whole entire video uncut, and they will see I never was a threat. This is not in a fire lane, as he lied and said when he first came out here and then came out with a security threat. It's going to seem like, to a court, at least in my opinion, my non-legal opinion, seem like, well, you said it was a fire lane and now you're just making up an excuse as a security threat. That's what I would argue. You're making a security threat issue when you know who it is. You know I'm not a threat to the Connecticut State Police in any way. You all are threats to me. You all are threats to me, and the video proves it. That is a Connecticut State Police officer assaulting me.
Mr. Reyes, you've been asked to move the truck. You've been heard the security risks.
I didn't hear the security risk.
I don't think we are going to disclose what we believe the security risks are when we are being filmed and recorded. I think you would understand why we would want to not broadcast security risks to the public, as well as I'm sure
That's
which will
ridiculous.
be an international audience. So that would be just a immediate concern that I would have. But
So where
at this
are
time,
you
if
saying?
you have any policy
What
questions
happens?
about policies
Okay.
or procedures, you're more than welcome to file a FOIA request. If you would like to follow up on your internal affairs request, you have the information to follow up on that.
Right. So I'm just going to ask you one last question. Thank you for hearing me out. I appreciate
I'll
it.
hear you out.
I appreciate it.
I'm not trying to stop you from your speech.
Right,
but
I
you're
appreciate
more
it.
concerned about just having the truck
You're
out.
more concerned with me showing a Connecticut State Police officer.
No, you can show it anywhere, and I think, look at all the glass here. Plenty of people can see it. Plenty of people will see it. All the people who come
So
into
can you?
this
So
building,
if it's a
think about
security
this,
risk
think about
here,
this.
okay, listen. If it's a security risk here, where is there not a security risk? Is that
Park in the
fair?
Parking space. There's
Is
a
that
whole
fair?
entire parking lot.
So I'm going to park it right in front, right on the public street, right here. Is that still a security risk to you?
I would have to
Are you
defer.
guys still scared of my box truck?
Answer that question. I would
Are
have
you
to
guys
defer.
still scared of a billboard truck?
You're not letting me answer the question.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to explain. I would have to defer to the operations and the security. I cannot answer that as an attorney.
Well, before I move it, can I know? Is that fair? Can I know if you're still going to tow my property and arrest me if I go across the street? Because if I move there and then I just want clarification. Before I move it, can I get clarification from a law enforcement officer on where exactly they feel safe with my billboard truck? Is that okay?
I'll discuss it, but again, I'm going to defer to the operational teams.
Right, but I'm just saying where you could defer to them on where.
I can't tell you.
I think
where.
that's a
I'm not gonna
reasonable
tell you where
request.
today, right
No,
now.
I'm not saying you are going to tell me.
Right.
Obviously, you're just saying security reasons, right? But I don't know if it's a security threat right in front, 10 feet away. I don't know if it's a security threat. It's not a security threat here, but according to you, in your mind and the operations mind, it's a security threat. So I'm just asking you, is it a security threat if I move it 20 feet away on the public street? Is it still a security threat?
So can I?
I understand that, sir.
Enforce traffic laws as well.
I understand that, sir. But can I speak to somebody who?
I'll discuss it further. I'll bring the request in, and well, we at this point you have been asked to move the truck, and I think we're all set. Thank you.
Ridiculous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Connecticut State Police have earned themselves a federal lawsuit. We're going to move right to the front of the street here because I don't want my beautiful LED billboard truck to be towed. But they just earned themselves another lawsuit. I'll add it to the Sergeant Bryan Fahey lawsuit that he'll be served with imminently.
Mr. Reyes.
I'm moving the
Park
truck.
across the street, that's fine.
Moving
I don't
the
care.
truck.
Put it in the road, just make sure you don't get in
I
traffic.
can't hear you.
Can you tell Fahey to keep his hands to himself, please?
I talked to legal and I'm moving the truck to the street.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's just don't get in the way of traffic. That's all.
Right. Well, there's sides of the
I
road.
got you, and that's perfectly acceptable. That's fine.
Right. So can you explain to me, Officer Sergeant, what is the security threat? I'm going to move it.
It's a security threat to be in front of the building like this. We haven't.
But you have taco trucks that go inside of the
Okay,
building.
So those get pretty clear, okay? But I'm not going to get into that right now with you, okay? It's a security threat. The vehicle needs to move. If you're putting in the road. That's
And I
fine.
just want to one thing, clarify one last thing, because I told you I'm going to move it under
And
threat.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
If I don't move it, you will tow it.
That is correct.
You will tow it.
Correct.
Okay, that's all I needed is
Okay.
damages towards. You said that if I don't move it, you're going to tow it. That's all I need.
That is correct.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I wouldn't be arrested or anything. Would you arrest
No,
me?
the vehicle would be towed.
The vehicle would just be towed
Correct.
if I didn't move it.
Correct.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I don't think it's fair at all, sir.
Okay. Well, I can appreciate your opinion on
This
that.
is free speech. This is
I can
free
appreciate your
speech.
opinion on
This
that.
is the United States of America, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes.
You're a disgrace to that badge, sir. You're supposed to uphold the United States Constitution and our constitutional rights, and you're upholding Sergeant Bryan Fahey's rights. You're upholding some fictional security threat that doesn't exist. Shame on you, cowards.